We keep on rolling to the top of the second here from Salem on this Thursday night. The Cannonballers lead the Red Sox 1-0 as Kannapolis comes to bat with the 7-8-9 portion of the lineup. Cannonballers struck for one run in the top of the first thanks to an Arksy Hernandez RBI single. They'll look to add another as they send up Bryce Eblin, Jordan Sprinkle, and Eli Brown. Their opposition, Alex Bouchard, the 21-year-old Pennsylvania native, just his second career single-A baseball start, trying to get back to a more level fields as he faces the bottom third of this order. We start righty on lefty to Eblin, the former University of Alabama product. Sees the first pitch, he swings and grounds this one up the middle. Shortstop White fields it, two shuffles, goes to first. Jimenez has it, it's out number one. Well, the Red Sox defense shifted that perfectly. White played parallel to the second base bag, took two hops right into his red glove, and an easy sling to first, and it's out number one. Jordan Sprinkle will dig his way into the right-handed batter's box. Yes, that is his actual name, Jordan Sprinkle. No alias there. Righty on righty. First pitch, he shows bunt, and he misses on the drag bunt attempt. 0-1. Alex Bouchard in his home debut for the Salem Red Sox. A guy that was originally recruited to play middle infield at the collegiate ranks. Got an offer from the Division III Dickerson College out of high school. The 0-1, he fires it off speed. It eclipsed the outer third, 0-2. Bouchard said he has played shortstop since the age of 5, so he accepted it, and he didn't really pitch much going into his collegiate journey, so he mainly played the middle infields with Dickinson. The 0-2, it's a slider that runs low and away, 1-2. But that was until he added 35 pounds on over the summer between his high school and college, in which he started pitching during summer ball. And he saw his fastball really peak in velocity from 82 to 87 miles per hour. The 1-2, it's a fastball that darts low and away, 2-2. And when you add 5 miles per hour to that fastball, he went to the pitching coach at Dickinson and was like, hey, can I pitch potentially? I feel like I got the fastball here, and they gave him the green light for it. So he began pitching his first year of Division III baseball. The 2-2 pitch, he brings it home. It's a fastball that misses away. Rodriguez unable to squeeze it, but the count's now full. And as soon as he started pitching in the collegiate ranks, you know, he started mixing in some of the off-speed stuff, going to the arsenal, and he got that fastball up to 90 miles per hour by the spring of his freshman year. And then soon after that, he became a pitcher exclusively. So kind of crazy, the payoff pitch first. It's a fastball that misses the outer third. Rodriguez tried to put the frame on the outer third, but Miranda, the home plate umpire, unable to give him the call. So it's a 6-pitch walk to put Jordan Sprinkle aboard. There's a runner on first for Eli Brown. 1-0 Kannapolis leads, top of the second, here in Game 2 of this 6-game series. Brown, the Mercer product, in just his second professional game, swings it from the left-hand side. Bouchard, leg kick and the pitch home. Runner takes off for second. It's a fastball that misses low, and they will let Sprinkle take second with ease. No throw from Rodriguez. And a Cannonballer leader in the stolen base department steals a 34th bag as he shows off some Sprinkle speed over on second. Runner in scoring position now. Still one guy. The 1-0 pitch to Brown. This one is swung on and nubbed foul off the net behind the dish. 1-1. But just to close the book on Bouchard, once he became a pitcher exclusively, he decided, I think I could take the jump from the D3 ranks to the Division I ranks, and ended up committing to Lehigh University before his sophomore season when he brought that fastball up to 94 miles per hour. The 1-1 offer, it swung on and popped foul behind the netting behind the dish off the concourse. It's 1-2. So a crazy journey going from 82 miles per hour on the fastball out of high school to 94 miles per hour when he started pitching in the Patriot League for Lehigh up in Pennsylvania. So a cool journey for a guy that's now in his first season of professional baseball after hearing his name called by the Red Sox a year ago. He whips home the 1-2 pitch home. It's swung on and grounded to the shortstop White. Fields it on a backhand, slings it to first. Jimenez lunges forward to grab it. It's out number 2. 2 outs, both thanks to Mason White at short. And the lineup card will flip over to the top to Caleb Bonnerman, the number 5 prospect in the Chicago White Sox system. Ballers lead 1-0 over the home Sox. Kannapolis trying to even this series off heading into the second game of the doubleheader later tonight. Red Sox trying to extend their winning streak to 6 games if they can win this one here today. They're already on a season-long 5-game winning streak. First pitch, a fastball that misses in the dirt, blocked off the chest protector of Rodriguez. Count starts 1-0 to the Cannonballer shortstop. Bonhomer wears the white sleeve on his front left arm, white batting gloves, white Evo Shield shin guards. Shows the contrast to the bright red alternate uniform for the Cannonballers. Reads Kannapolis, scripted across the chest. The 1-0. It's a breaking ball that misses in the dirt. 2-0 the count progresses to. Bonhomer walked back his first time up. Came around to score the lone run of this ball game. Scored on that Arxie Hernandez RBI single. Another guy that's got so much speed for this Cannonballer team. Bouchard from the first base side of the rubber. Brings the 2-0 pitch home. It's a fastball called strike on the outer third. 91 miles per hour on the radar gun. It's 2-1. There was some action in that Red Sox bullpen down the left field line. Nicholas De La Cruz, the southpaw, was up and tossing. He has since sat down. 2-1, the pitch en route home. A swing and a miss. 93 miles per hour. And Bouchard just beat Bonhomer with the pure velocity. Kannapolis hitter departs the right-handed batter's box. Stares into the sole of that tan bat before he digs the right foot in, then the left foot. Crowds home plates as he waves the bat at Bouchard. The Lehigh product comes set at the belts. And he dispatches the 2-2 pitch home. It's swung on and popped up in a shallow left field. Nathaniel U10 loses the cap. He starts sprinting in, and he makes the catch head high for out number 3. Alex Bouchard sees 4 batters. No runs off no hits. The Cannonballers leave a man aboard. And the Red Sox will trade the gloves for the bats when we return in 90 seconds on MILB TV. Kannapolis on top, 1-0.
Coming to you inside the Salem Roanoke Baseball Hall of Fame here at Carilion Clinic Field. Braden Schenck with you here for the final Bubba's 33 pregame report of the 2025 season. We're showing off all the amazing memories and moments here in Salem baseball history because today's ball game is going to be one for the record books. The 16-year era of the Salem Red Sox comes to an end today in ball game number 2,182 in the Salem Red Sox identity history. Now, don't worry, baseball will return to Carilion Clinic Field next season. So will the Red Sox single-A affiliate. However, they'll just be repping a new name. Greats such as Mookie Betts, Jackie Bradley Jr., Roman Anthony, Rafael Devers, and so many others have had great moments here in Salem wearing the Red Sox lettering across their chest. But starting next year, there will be a new name here in Salem.
Howdy, Red Sox fans, and happy country night at the ballpark. Tonight, your Salem Red Sox throw their boots on and take the field as their alternate identities, the Salem Beermongers, for Game 3 of this 6-game set against the Lynchburg Hillcats in the battle for Route 460.
Coming off of his best start of the season, 5 innings against the Lynchburg Hillcats, this thing could eat a Hillcat if we're being honest.
Aloha, Red Sox fans. Tonight, your Salem Red Sox play host to the Fredericksburg Nationals for Game 5 of this 6-game series on beach night at the ballpark. The Sox will trade their gloves in for the beach chairs and the sand tonight at Carilion Clinic Fields. We come to you from the softball field just behind the right field fence here at Carilion Clinic Field. A lot of these pro athletes get their start on youth fields just like this before they make it to the main coliseums, such as Carilion Clinic Fields. And finally, the Sox bullpen has been straight Tennessee whiskey tonight. Smooth, sweet, and just flat out unhittable. 9 1/3 innings pitched this week, 1 run allowed, and 3 hits for the Sox bullpen, facing the second best offense in the Carolina League this year.
We now flip our attention to game number 5 of the series here tonight. It's also a college football Saturday. However, it's the first Saturday since 1996 that Lee Corso was not on College game day this morning to make his headgear pick. So we'll bring it to you here at Carilion Clinic Field. Here we go. Big first pitch tonight, 6:35 p.m. Fayetteville Woodpeckers and the Salem Red Sox. Man, the Red Sox have looked really good this year under Yoiker Fajardo, who will make his final start of the season. The right-hander out of Venezuela pitching to a sub-1 ERA over his last 9 starts since July 10th. Fajardo has struck out 45 batters over his last 9 starts. It has earned him the Carolina League Pitcher of the Month in August. So Fajardo is going to be so dominant, but he's got to stop a red-hot Fayetteville offense. 13 runs off 15 hits. I think Fayetteville has a chance to potentially come back and win this ball game here tonight, although not so fast. Fajardo's been so good here. Give me the Mugsy. Red Sox going to take Game 5 here tonight. First pitch coming up 6:35 p.m.
Here we go. Let's have some fun on this Tuesday night. And the first points belong to the Hokies. It's the new transfer from Texas Tech, Kyla Freelon.
Yeah, hey, and Freelon can run the floor, and they took advantage of that on the jump ball, a set play, and a beautiful pass from Mackie Nelson.
Didn't take long, and the Hokies first down the board. What can Towson do in response? Johnston pulls up, and she buries it, and one.
And that's what we said in the open. She was going to score, and she, on the very first possession, knocks it down and goes to the free throw line. India Johnston out of Delaware, Carvel Academy.
There's a reason that she was picked preseason All-CAA second team, and now the senior will go to the line to complete her and one opportunity. 78% from the charity stripe a year ago, and she has the three-point play.
Yeah, nearly an 80% free throw shooter, just like Carly Wenzel led the team in scoring and assists last season.
Hokies starting five that features three returners, two new transfers. Here's Freelon once again, automatic.
Well, Freelon is a different kind of center than Virginia Tech has had in the past with Rose Michal, and she can really run and knock down the mid-range, and very long and athletic.
Hokies pick up on the turnover. They'll move it the other way. Mackenzie Nelson, foul called in the post. And Virginia Tech will keep the possession as Megan Duffy looks on, the second-year head coach of Virginia Tech. And Mac, how do you make that adjustment going from year one to year two?
Oh, yeah, well, it helps to have a lot of people back. They did lose Rose Michal, like we mentioned. Matilda Eck was a great outside shooter, but a good core coming back and a really talented recruiting class for Coach Duffy.
So our referees go to the replay monitor early in this one. And Mac, how do both teams shake off some of the jitters coming into the opening night?
Yeah, you just got to play through it. It's going to be there. The nervous anticipation is there for both of these squads. Towson coming off a little bit of a disappointing year. They did make a run in the tournament. And, of course, Laura Harper has done a good job there, has won the regular season in one of her first 3 years there.
There's Carly Wenzel, the team's leading scorer a year ago, and she's got her first point to the new year.
Both teams playing man-to-man.
Johnston. Turned over, Baker gets a hand on it, and this one's gonna stay with the Tigers.
That's a 13 on the shot clock. Good denial right there. Karis Baker, a long-arm defender. Like I said, when she got here, she was basically a catch-and-shoot three-point threat, but she has really improved. Playing with a lot more confidence. A huge upside for Karis Baker.
In the paint, getting it to fall, it's Tilda Schukvist, the transfer out of Missouri.
Yeah, the Swedish player out of Missouri. You mentioned really a talented player and enabling India Johnston to move off the basketball.
This will send Mel Daly to the free throw line, the graduate transfer out of Northwestern.
Yeah, very athletic and kind of an explosive athlete. The Hokies have several of those, but she has, I think, surprised the Hokies with her scoring ability, or surprised a lot of folks with her scoring ability.
80% free throw shooter a year ago. She drains the first one. And it was cool, Mel Daly, she was recruited by Virginia Tech out of high school, chose to go to Northwestern, kind of has a second chance now in her graduate year.
Yeah, in this day and age, transfer portal, that's happening more and more. But the Hokies get a good one starting here tonight in her first contest for Virginia Tech.
Top of the key, it's Shepard. Gives it off to Khalil. The VCU transfer pulls up from the free throw line, and she's got it.
That's what she does. She is a shooter. Probably their best three-point shooter. Shot 44% from long range last year for the Rams.
There's Freelon, and she's called for the travel. Well, someone that's fired up with that call, Laura Harper, the fourth-year head coach of the Towson Tigers, former national champion with the University of Maryland as a player, trying to get Towson back to the postseason.
2006, won the NCAA title the same year. She also won a basketball game right here in Castle Coliseum.
After Maryland was a part of the Atlantic Coast Conference. Tigers trail by one, ball out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Towson. Has her number retired up at College Park. One of the best to ever put on the Maryland jersey, now coaching this Towson team.
Very intense. Really has high expectations for this team. Addressed some of the needs. Last year they didn't shoot the ball well, struggled to score. She has brought in some scores that we'll be talking about all night.
Won at least 20 games each of her first 2 years in Towson. Blocked on the way up, it's Freelon with the block.